We've just released our latest ad spend report. And what we see is that global advertising spend for 2024 is going to increase 5% this year. There are a couple of really interesting things within that. The first is that it's digital ad spend that is driving that growth. And so we're going to see digital ad spend growing at 7.2%. And that means that, we are going to see an increased amount of shift towards digital, which means that digital is now 60% of the total advertising spend globally. We have a number of clients, and we're seeing a lot of advertisers over this period who have really looked at, during the downturn, at, how are they going to drive growth? I think a number of consumers have taken on a lot of the cost of inflation and the increase in the pricing of those products. But what we're seeing now is that there's been some volume drop. And so now it is all about, right, how do the advertisers ensure that their brands are building up market share and volume again? It's all about relevancy today. And I think that's the exciting thing about advertising becoming increasingly digital, is it's becoming increasingly accountable, which means that we can really make sure we're being relevant to the consumer and ensuring that they're getting a right message at the right time, at the right place. Within digital, there are real fast currents, so where people are spending more and more time. So connected TV, social continues to grow. Retail media is really growing fast across Europe and still within the US marketplace. AI plays a massive role in the future of advertising, particularly as we see that digitalization happening. What we see is that there are a number of the platforms, the Microsofts, the Googles, the Metas, who are already building really strong AI components inside of their business that is really enabling us to be much more efficient and effective in the way that we're targeting, to be able to really drive that personalization. And there is always going to be a balance between AI and automation and people that we can talent within the creative businesses. It is going to be a balance between the two. But what I think is that right now, we've got to lean into AI to make sure that we're understanding the right use cases for the particular brand, for the particular audience that you're trying to reach, and in how we build out campaigns, but also the campaigns that we're delivering to make sure that they are as immersive as possible from an experience standpoint.